Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2 and I'm back again for another movie review. Recently my dad and I went to go see The Life of Pi and honestly I felt like it was a very spiritual experience. I felt sincerely touched by this film and I was just weeping like a baby. It was positively gorgeous, sumptuously done. The visuals were just tremendous and beautiful. Truly a work of art. I'm not going to give away any spoilers concerning this review, other than I absolutely loved it from beginning to end, and I think that this is a film that should be seen by everybody because there's so many values that can be taken away from this movie alone, and it's so enriching and enlightening, and this is the kind of movie that you can walk away from just feeling exhilarated, and this is the type of thing that I want to do at some point in time in my life should I ever become a producer, even though I just write scripts for the fun of it. And I have this ambition that one day I will be a film producer, but that's neither here nor there. um, I absolutely adored this movie. Everything about it was just wonderful, and I was actually reciting lines from the book when I saw them on the screen. I thought, this is exactly how I would have imagined it. It was just like with Cloud Atlas, just precisely perfect and profound in every way, shape, and form. It's a reverse allegory. I won't say why, because if you know what an allegory is, you know what I speak, and it's just a teensy spoiler. Um, I give Life of Pi 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, hands down. No contest. Lovely film, just a gem, and sumptuously done, just surreal, and I just felt like I was in another world. It's just that kind of film, and it's very unique in the way that it's done, and the cinematography is just breathtaking, just astonishing. And half the time I was just transfixed. I was in a trance, even though such a film like this could have been considered boring if you took it at the most simplistic level, but it really isn't. This is a film that touches so many different areas. Um, I'm not really sure what else to say without giving away anything, and I really don't wish to do that, but I'm going to tell just a smidge about the story. You've got your main character played by an actor named Siraj, and I didn't know him, but when I saw him on screen, I thought he is exactly what I think Pi would look like, and he's just beautiful from the inside out. He's just this golden-hearted individual who is spiritual. He's got an ethereal substance to him that I cannot describe very well. My vocabulary again fails me. Um, this man, he he's religious. Just he is spirituality himself. Um, and that in and of itself is just so deep. I can't even begin to express how much I love this movie and the the beauty and everything, and just absolutely incredible. Um, this is a man who was born in Pondicherry and at a zoo. His father was so taken by Paris when he had gone certain places. It's like some people collect postcards. He collected swimming pools, so he named him Piscine Molitor, which is one of the finest swimming pools in France. And he said that the water was so clear that you could have made your morning cup of chai with it. It was just pristine. And there's a certain sense of this awe and magic. This the purity of that, and water plays such a big role in this film. And if you know anything about the element of water, it is a cleansing agent. It is pure. It is a purifier. It's life. And on the sea, it's an entirely different thing. You cannot drink salt water. You can't drink too much of it, or you'll die because you'll dehydrate, and it's just not a good option. And that I found to be very very interesting, and it's just one of those elements that you notice, and that is symbolic. And of course, orange is used quite a bit in this film, and it's very uh, it almost becomes the color orange almost becomes a character in and of itself. It's not really a character, but it symbolizes so many different things. And if you know anything about chakras, you know that it's an extremely important chakra color, just because it represents life and creativity, um, thriving. And they don't mention this in the movie, but it is mentioned in the book that it is his favorite color because it's just it shows vibrance in the world and movement and just warmth, like from the sun. And the sun is light, and I could go on, but there's a lot to be taken from that, and it's spiritual in and of itself. I really savored this film, and my dad did too, and we were both just wailing like little babies, and it was just so moving. And I just loved it from beginning to end, and I really think that this is a perfect family movie. There are some moments that are really scary, especially if you have smaller children. Um, you could talk to them about it and maybe help them understand what's really going on. They may not. They probably understand more than an adult would in many aspects, because children are very bright. Maybe they want to be explained as to what's going on. Um, but just to hold on to them if they get scared, that would be okay. Um, I wasn't really bothered by the fact that there was a little girl with her mom behind me, and she was kicking the back of the cinema seats, and I could feel this small earthquake behind me. But I was just completely mesmerized by what I was seeing, because Ang Lee just has this innate ability to keep your attention wrapped no matter what it is, even if it could be considered boring, if it were done any other way. I could see a parody of this being done and it being just absolutely gut-wrenchingly, um, mind-numbingly boring, and this wasn't. This is the exact opposite. It's just fantastic and just lovely all the way through, and I can't begin to say how much I love this movie, and I think that everybody should see it, and I think it should be seen particularly by people who um, are interested in expanding their horizons concerning spirituality. Is just keep their minds open, keep their minds and their hearts open. This is how we should interact as human beings. We are all part of the same family, so we should try to get along a little bit better, and that's the essence. This is the crux of this film, at least to me. I don't know if any of the other people out there saw this, but it spoke so deeply to me. I thought, this is it. This is exactly what I've been preaching throughout my reviews, and I'm hoping that other people saw that in this movie as well, because I think that it spoke this in such a gentle way, and that's how we should interact as human beings. And I know a lot of people aren't going to do that just because they don't feel that they should. Well, I respect that, and that's fine. Um, I respect everybody, no matter what pathway they take. We're free willed, just like I was telling my friend from Norway. We're a free willed race. We are a free willed species. Um, how we decide to use our intellect or whatever we're given, whatever form it's given in, depends on just how we decide. And it's all about choice. And I think that's another point of the film that was very um, fascinating to me. And they did this in such a way that it was just um, terrific. So this is an absolutely excellent film to see as a family and with friends or whoever, because I felt like it was very enlightening and I've been inspired by it. So hopefully it'll help me write better stories. I'm thinking it will.